Good evening. I'm here to continue with my electrical project. In doing so this evening, I'll explain to you two pieces that I have constructed, and I'll give you an explanation and a demonstration with respect to the same. This particular piece of project is a photocell switch having control of one light. It's the photo switch. This is the one light. In constructing this particular project, you'll need, again, some 4x4 boxes. You'll need some wire nuts, lock nuts, adapters, a photo cell switch, lamp holder, and a light bulb, some ground screws, and some 1/2-inch adapters, and some number 14 wires. Again, the black represents hot, the green represents ground, and the white represents neutral. You will ensure that these particular wires are tied into your meter box. The black goes to the breaker, the green goes to the ground terminal in the meter box, the white, which is the neutral, goes to the neutral bar in the meter box. The hot, which is the black, bought into the 1/2-inch conduit, goes up to this particular conduit, then is tied into the photocell, where we have the hot coming in from the photocell here and the hot coming in from your supply. You'll take the ground, you'll bring it in through the conduit, you make a pigtail here, tie it in so it's ground out of this particular box. You run another ground up to this particular box and you ground it out here. Put a pigtail on it here. You run it over to this particular box so you can ground out this box that houses the lamp. The switch leg, which is this particular red piece of wire right here. It comes from the switch leg from the photocell. You tie it in here and you run it over to the lamp holder to the back. Once that is done and you plug in your electrical supply, then the photocell should cause the light bulb to be illuminated once it's connected properly. You ensure that your breaker is in the on position. Having now explained how this particular project is set up and demonstrated to you, you can see that the lamp is now on, which means that it has been connected properly. Again, when working with electricity, you should always ensure that you have someone working with you in the event of some mishap were to occur. That particular person or those persons will be able to render assistance. You should always wear your personal protective equipment, that is your goggles, your steel toe boots, your glove, and your protective helmet. Go. This particular piece of project here is a project whereby we have a GFCI switch, or GFCI receptacle, having control over a duplex receptacle. For this project, again, we'll need similar material, that is 4x4 box, ground screws, wire nut, lock nuts, 1/2-inch adapters, number 14 wires, 3 different colors. You ensure that all your boxes are grounded out. It protects against the load that you have connected to the outlets. Once this particular device has been connected properly, you can press the reset button. Once you press the reset button and you hear the clicks, it means that power most likely has been supply to the receptacles. You can do so by testing it with your meter. or you can plug in a particular load to the receptacle to see if power is coming through. For this particular purpose, I will demonstrate by putting a load onto this duplex receptacle, and by doing so, once there's current in this particular receptacle, it means the GFCI has been connected properly. To demonstrate what I have said, I have plugged in an electrical iron in the duplex receptacle, and by doing so, I now will turn on the switch to the iron. Once the indicator comes on showing that current is being supplied to the iron, it means that it has been connected properly. The iron is being heated up, so it means that current is coming through the duplex receptacle. Means then that the GFCI switch has been connected properly. Okay.